Percy, thank you for always being so willing to jump into full caregiver mode while your fiance works on things. I'd say our mission of transforming Evergreen Harbor is coming along quite nicely. It looks so good here now. I will never get over the cuteness of this household. It will be the end of me. What'd you think, Ruby? Here comes the airplane. Oh, and Percy's watching. Look how smug she is just flying by. Wow. Hi friends on the internet, and welcome back to the Not So Berry 2.0 Legacy Challenge for episode number 11. For the first time in about 2 entire episodes, I actually don't have any major life-changing events planned for our Sim Koena here. So today's gonna feel very much like a filler episode, which personally gets me excited at the opportunity to slow things down a notch. I'm glad the series is picking up a bit of momentum and going at a faster pace now, but all the major changes Koena has had lately has definitely been quite a lot. So I say we enjoy this time that we have to chill and really just enjoy The Sims. Currently it's Sunday morning, and very fitting with the filler episode vibes, today's holiday is spring cleaning, which because Koena is a neat sim, not only does she love this tradition, but she also already has completed it. She and Percy spent all day just randomly cleaning things around the house, so both of them have already met their requirement for this holiday. Let's also see if we can't get back to normalcy and routine. Percy, you already know I'm gonna ask you to take Moss out on his daily jog. And Koena, you still have an unfinished work task. You didn't finish investigating equipment failures, so let me go ahead and have you do that before your work day tomorrow. And once you finish this, then you can enjoy your day off. Okay, Moss just finished running around. He's ready for his walk, but Ruby is now up and fussy, so let's see if I can't try out my idea I had last episode. Okay, he's about to do the interaction without putting Ruby down, so I think it might work. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. And it does work! Percy is now Super Dad of the Year, taking Moss out for a jog while also entertaining Ruby. All three of them are getting some nice quality fresh air in, and now Koena might actually have a shot at finishing her work task. I'm gonna babysit her on this task for a little bit because she has not wanted to finish it, no matter how many times I have her try. Investigating equipment failures is building her handiness skill. It's almost maxed out. We're 95% of the way to level 10. And even though handiness isn't one of the skills that Koena needs to max out per the rules of her generation, getting level 10 in handiness means that we can unlock this secret lot in Oasis Springs, which based on what I've read, that's going to be a really good fishing spot for us to be able to complete the collection. Aw, Ruby and Percy are back from their jog and they just became good friends. Did she say daddy? That sounded like daddy. Percy put Ruby down for 5 seconds so he could take a shower after his jog, and she is having a fit. How about you have a cup of coffee, Percy? I know that'll help you feel better. It's 3 p.m. on Sunday. We still haven't ticked off the investigate equipment failures, but we did just reach level 10 handiness. Okay, at least there's that. We will always find rare parts from salvage and can craft toilets at the woodworking table. She can also upgrade kitchen objects twice as fast as before. And there's a doorbell. Who's at the door? Paul Bremer is here. Not surprising, but what is surprising is that he's gray. He's an elder now. I'll be polite and have Percy come out and say a quick hello to him. But Koena's not gonna have enough time to come out and have a chat, Paul. I'm already having a hard enough time trying to get her to tick off this investigate equipment failure task. She's doing that thing again where she keeps canceling it and not finishing it, and then I have to make her start all over from the beginning. It's pretty frustrating to deal with, but you know, there are days like that in real life too where you can't seem to progress your task no matter how many hours you spend on it. So sometimes it just be like that, Koena. That doesn't mean you give up. It means you're gonna stay in this lab until you finish it, unfortunately for you. Okay, Percy, Ruby's cold, sleepy, she needs a little bit of everything, so let's go ahead and take her inside. Maybe I also have you do give baby a nap while reading interaction. I'll have you read a logic manual because I know logic is important in the scientist skill. And like that, maybe we handle a few of her uncomfortable moodlets. Percy, thank you for always being so willing to jump into full caregiver mode while your fiance works on things. You're great help to have in the Let's Play. Oh, look at the cutest little bean all cuddled up with the cutest little buns in her hair. Aww. My Sims kids are my kids, whatever. Percy just completed his resolution of raising a skill because he reached level 3 of parenting. And it looks like the last modern development pop-up with Port Promise's final and most exciting modern update. We've saved the best for last. We've hired a team of local artisans to give the refinery a vibrant new artistic look. They've really outdone themselves with colorful brickwork on the ground surrounding the area, vibrant art pieces lining the walkway, and a delightful trio of void critter murals on the tank. And that concludes our transformation onto new territory for Port Promise. Okay, those are huge changes in the area. Now there's so much cute artwork everywhere. It's so colorful and looks kid-friendly now. I'd say our mission of transforming Evergreen Harbor is coming along quite nicely. It looks so good here now. Koena, she finally did it. She finally finished investigating equipment failures. It only took you all day, good lord. You're gonna need to go ahead and feed Ruby. She's been waiting on you to finish to be fed. And while she does that, I'm gonna have Percy maybe help along my repeal efforts. Okay, for some reason, I don't have the option to ask everyone for a repeal signature. That's why all these people are over here, honestly, but it doesn't seem to be working, so they can go. Ruby's starting off the episode strong with the below raspberry milestone unlocking. Okay, so as far as voting goes, the period ends tomorrow at 5. I still need those 5 repeal signatures. I'm going to try to figure that out. But also we have yet to vote on changing this lot right here in the neighborhood, and as of right now this is the last thing that needs modifying in this area. So even though it's 9 p.m. on Sunday and kind of late, Koen, I'm gonna have you go ahead and travel over here real quick. And I actually do also want to bring the Mint Green Planet Club to see about getting their signatures for our repeal. Fantastic, the gang is all here. Let's see about getting those signatures right away off the bat. It must have just been a glitch with those Sims or my lot, because now she's able to ask a bunch of people for their signature. We got our first one from Brooklyn, thanks bestie. Let's also see about getting one from Willow. Thankfully there's a ton of Sims here in case anyone tells us no. Willow's also giving us a signature though, thanks girly. Kenji, can you give me just a quick pause on those push-ups for a signature please? Kenji, how are you gonna do this? You're best friends with our husband. That's so mean. We're also asking Miss Lena, who is very pregnant. Okay, no signature from Lena, but that's okay. We'll just ask someone else. Oh, nice. Ronan Witt is giving us a signature. Thank you very much, sir. And how many more do we have left to get? 2 more. That's doable. She's signing our petition. What a lovely lady. And honestly, why can't our last signature just be Percy? He lives here too. Ooh, we're probably gonna have to go ahead and give that a try because Koena also just got her period, so now she's dripping blood. Okay, I can take the hints game. I'm gonna send her home. But first you do need to vote on what the community space project ends up being here, because I think I'm gonna go ahead and run with the idea of converting this lot into the community garden. And then not only will this lot be all beautified and greened up to match the rest of the neighborhood, but then hopefully it will also become a lot beautiful enough for Koena and Percy to get married at next episode. In between episodes, I'll go ahead and take a peek at what kind of venue I can pull together for them. So regardless, it should be fairly nice. Oh, nice. And we just got a notification that Ruby's condition is improving and she feels a little better. Thank goodness. Ruby last episode started coming down with the flu, but she seems to be doing a-okay in terms of recovery. Koena is absolutely exhausted, but before I send her off to bed, I'm having her ask Percy for his signature because I did have the option. And because he's such a beautiful, amazing fiance, he is giving it to us. With a kiss! What a sweetheart! Percy, you are just the sweetest and best thing ever. Okay, now we have all the signatures needed to be able to repeal Rock Your Body and Mine, and it's about time to send you off to bed, miss. There is work in the morning, and I plan on finally getting you out of this house and to the office. And both you and Percy had successful spring cleaning. Lovely. Percy also works tomorrow. Will today be the day he finally moves on from just level 2 scientist? Hopefully so. He's been working pretty hard, but he's not very tired though. Ignore the fact that they're in broken fridge water right now, but Percy and Ruby are doing tummy time, And Moss has gone to sleep just right here with them, guarding them like such a good boy he is. I will never get over the cuteness of this household. It will be the end of me. I am so invested in every last one of them, including Moss. Like, there is no dynamic more perfect than what I'm seeing. Okay, but we will put Ruby off to bed for the night. It's 3 in the morning. It's way too late for little babies to be awake, so off to bed for you, ma'am. And finally off to bed for Percy as well. Thankfully, he's not too tired, so he will be fully rested before going to work tomorrow. And speaking of work, there's finally no more leave or holidays off. So for the first time in I think a few episodes, we'll be going to work with Koena today. And I'm looking forward to only caring for one sim for just a few hours. Give me a nice little break. Koena just got promoted. Koena's been promoted to Artisan of Apparatuses. She'll now make an additional 105 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 308. She's received the Exomech suit bonus and her next shift is now at 11 a.m. So even more time before we start work. And by getting that promotion, Koena also completed her resolution. Koena, that's absolutely amazing progress. You're doing fantastic. Now you're level 8 in the career. Only 2 more promotions to go before we max out the career. And as far as her Exomech suit goes, is it in her inventory? I don't see it here. It doesn't appear to be in the household inventory either. So I'm guessing that the option to build it at the station is what got unlocked. Yes, she can craft an Exomech suit now. We're also getting the pop-up for Percy. We're sending Percy alone. We're working from home with Koena. And I really have got to stop talking so soon about going to the office because I seem to be jinxing myself now. Her work from home assignments are to investigate equipment failures and guest speak at a mechanical engineering class. So we're actually gonna have to go to the university campus today instead of the office. But I guess that's fine. I really just want to get off of the lot. Going to university campus will also do that though. Alright, Moss is all situated with food and everything. Ruby is all dressed and ready to go to daycare. So Koena, let's go ahead and speak at that guest lecture at university. Alrighty, here we are at Foxberry campus. I believe the guest speak should be just like when we were crashing the engineering courses right here. Yes, it is right there. So Koena will go ahead and just disappear inside this building for a few hours and we'll check in with her when she comes back out. Wow, we got 808 simoleons from that. She's all finished up with the lecture at 4:12. She's currently aroused from her cycle, but also she has a leaky pad now, so she's going to go handle that. All right, and now it's about to be 5 o'clock. I'm thinking because she gets so easily distracted at home that she go ahead and try to do her investigate equipment failures here. Most of her moodlets are positive at the moment. She feels up and at 'em from ADHD, electronic love from her techie lifestyle. She's industrious from tinkering. She feels confident from having the opportunity to guide young minds of the future. Voting is now closed and Rock Your Body and Mind was repealed, so our repeal worked obviously. Percy finally got promoted to Junior Tinkerer. He will now make an additional 10 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 54. That is so funny considering what Koena is at. He's also received 256 simoleons, a flying saucer table lamp, and new clothes. His next shift is tomorrow at 10. Good for Percy, he finally got his promotion. Lena's texting saying she just started watching a sci-fi series on Simflix. Pretty good so far. I'm only 3 seasons in, but it's starting to pick up. How cute. I also just started watching a series on Netflix. It's not sci-fi. I just started The Witcher. Nobody judge me. I take forever to see all the most popular series, but it's really good. Unfortunately, she didn't finish investigating equipment failures. She has this "what was I doing" moodlet. Koena feels so distracted and unfocused. What was she doing? What was that thought? And I'd bet that this moodlet is what makes her quit whatever she's doing halfway through. So there's really no point in making her try again. It's already 9:32. Let's go ahead and head on home. Now though, we have to check in with our family. Ruby seems to be fussing in here. Really, she just needs to be put down for a rest. So Percy, go ahead and put her in the crib while Koena has some dinner because her needs need a bit of help. Oh, Ruby got the toe and mouth milestone. How sweet. Okay, I have no idea what's going on with Percy and Ruby. I've asked him to put her to sleep 15 million times, and he will not do it. Dude, finally you can put her to sleep. Like, that took forever. She's gonna go to sleep right in those clothes too, because they could not put her to sleep the traditional way. And before these two hit the hay for the night, they're talking about their mutual promotions, congratulating each other, being super cute. This quality time with Percy is essential for Koena, because then she gets the all mine moodlet. Reminder, Koena does have the jealous trait, so it says no need to fear, Koena's significant other is near. Ruby no longer feels sick as the disease has run its course, and she's feeling much better. Ruby's all healed up, it looks like. Percy is enjoying his chat with Koena and has decided that he likes small talk. Nice. Percy's in need of some fun, but I'm not having him do the special fun with Koena because I'm not ready for another baby yet. Just the one baby is proving to be difficult enough. You know, I just prefer to hold off on adding another one to the mix until this one can take care of herself a little bit better. Percy has gained the people person lifestyle. He's following in his fiance's footsteps, making tons of friends with just everybody he meets, so now he also is a people person. Koena has made this first generation of the challenge pretty extroverted. There's always neighbors, friends, or co-workers around, so it makes sense that as a couple, these two like entertaining, and Percy is also a people person. Okay, it's 7:30. Percy's not tired. I was gonna have him go for a jog with Moss to fill up his fun meter. Thankfully, Moss has just woken up over here and is ready to go. Yeah, a jog will definitely take care of that fun need for ya. Lena's texting saying, heard you got a promotion, congrats. I think breakfast at Seaside Restaurant would be perfect way to celebrate. You in? Lena, I actually don't think that's a breakfast restaurant. I would say yes to go with you, but I think that's a bit silly. How about instead, once Koena's up and ready for the day, we take you for an actual breakfast before work? That's a cute idea we can try. I don't know how well it will work because restaurants in my game are habitually glitchy. Okay, here's the work call. We're gonna work from home again. Koena's boss was happy despite the fact that we didn't finish her other work task. And now for today, she has to keep investigating equipment failures, which has not worked all episode, and practice welding techniques. I'm gonna see if the restaurants in my game work and go ahead and invite Lena to the local breakfast spot in town, and hopefully we can get a quick cute catch-up session with our friend before heading into the office for work today. Okay, beautiful. We were able to grab a table at the diner here with Lena, who is ready to pop out a baby at any moment, it looks like. I'm gonna try to have this restaurant visit not take up too much time. We still do have to go to work after this, so we're just gonna move this right along. We will ask Lena about her pregnancy, check in on her, see how she's feeling. She is in the 3rd trimester. As for the other parent, it's my partner, of course, Salim Banali. Okay, so are you dating Salim? Married to him? Let me go ahead and ask if she's single. She is still single though, so they don't seem to be engaged, married, or anything like that. They could just be dating. They've gained the sentiment. Koena says, I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. I feel like you just get me. And Lena says, you're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you, and I hope you feel that way about me too. Aw. Let me see. Are these two already best friends? I know Koena has like tons of best friends, and Lena is in fact one of them. These two are the best of friends with a nearly unbreakable bond. Nice. Here is our food. Finally, Koena was starving and is now feeling better. I won't blame the late start we got today completely on the restaurant. I'm having her end the meal and pay bill immediately, and since these two girlies do in fact work for the same company, I'll go ahead and just send them to work together. Lena, thank you for the brunch yap session. It was so nice catching up, but we've got to get started on these hefty work tasks we have to complete for the day. And since it's already basically 3 o'clock when we're getting started, I have a feeling we'll be working pretty late into the night. So Koena, go ahead and get on this practice welding techniques, and let's see how we're looking when you finish up there. Thankfully, the lab seems pretty empty, so our easily distractible sim might actually have a shot at getting everything done. Okay, it's right about 7 p.m. when she finished up practicing welding techniques. Okay, let me see if I can't capitalize off of her inspiration and have her investigate equipment failures. Percy's all finished up with work. Dude, honestly, investigating equipment failure has got to be cursed for me because every time I have her do it, she gets the easily distracted moodlet and then she stops. So I'm gonna send you home to get your needs in a good place, and then as soon as your distracted moodlet wears off, we can get back to work. Go inside, have something to eat. Oh my goodness, there's dust that needs to be taken care of. I'll go ahead and have Percy help us out by vacuuming. Koena's choosing to have pancakes for dinner. Love that. Percy's enthusing about their upcoming wedding, you know, building excitement. Did you see that happen in the background? Moss just licked Ruby. That was so cute. Oh, what's this? Koena had her first experience understanding a positive or resilient romantic outlook. With enough of these kinds of experiences, Sim can develop the romantic sage trait. As she already passed her impressionable formative years, this trait will be slightly harder for Koena to develop. Doing some work to learn about healthy romance, such as researching on the computer or talking to Sims in healthy relationships, will help her understand in order to develop the trait. Okay, that's if she wants to be a romantic sage. Oh, Percy's offering her a rose. How absolutely adorable. Okay, before things get too spicy with you guys, as they often do, now would be a good time to help Ruby try her first baby food. Let's try something nice and simple to start out, like mango baby meals. Let's see if Ruby ends up liking mangoes. What'd you think, Ruby? Here comes the airplane. Oh, and Percy's watching. Oh no, Ruby disliked Gerber mango meal. Probably best she try something else next time. Okay, but she did have her first food milestone unlocked. She tried baby food for the first time, and Percy's feeling my pride and joy from watching that milestone. What a milestone. Percy can't believe how much his little one has accomplished in such little time. It's true, she's a baby genius. Okay, it's 10:30. I'm gonna have Koena try and investigate equipment failure again for the 15th time this episode. Hopefully I cracked the code and finally figured out why she sometimes quits doing her work things. So if she doesn't finish now, I will absolutely lose it. Percy's getting pretty tired and Ruby wants to go to sleep, so I'm gonna have him put Ruby to bed. And Koena's making pretty good progress. She's almost there. So hopefully I'm not jinxing it by saying that I think I figured it out. I'm learning how to navigate Koena's ADHD when she's hyper-focused, build skills since she won't be able to talk to people, whereas when she's distracted, then you can talk to people because she won't be able to build skills. And I'll finish with that at 1:40 in the morning. Not too shabby. Oh, the shower broke, Koena. You're gonna have to repair that. And now at 3:30 is when you can finally go to bed. Oh no, psych, because now you're hyper focused and won't be able to sleep. Okay, never mind. Instead, Koena, what I'll have you do is see about ordering some more robotics parts, which we should be able to do in the computer under purchase, upgrade parts. Here we go. I really want Koena to make cool things like the robo arm and the exomexu and eventually even a servo. And that's going to require quite a bit of robot salvage parts. So I'm gonna buy her 2 of these big packets and hope that that will be enough. Let's open them up and see how many we get. Oh, we got over 100 robot salvage parts from just the one package. So opening 2 package has given us quite a bit of robot salvage, thank goodness. So now if I was to have you come over here and craft an exomech suit, can you? She can! That is so cool! I'm obviously gonna pick the one closest to mint in color. It's gonna set us back 1,500 simoleons. But this is exactly what I've had in mind for Koena the entire time I've been playing. Bring on the inventions, gadgets, robots, cool cyber suits. Bring it all on. Because this woman in engineering definitely deserves to have all of it. Ruby, since you're sad that no one is paying attention to you, you can join your dad on his morning jog today. Koena has completed her latest creation of the exomech suit. No way. I will be sending her to bed now because she's no longer hyper focused and can sleep. But look at the suit! Look at this suit! Shut up right now. Let me see this. Oh, hell yes. Hold on. Hold on, let me take off the bow. Yes. Yes. This is it. This is what I wanted. Come out here, Koena. Let me see what it can do. Okay, hold on. What can we do with this? This is insane. Engage hover mode. You already know I have to see what that is. No way. No way. This is so great. The turn. Hold on. I know you're tired, but let me get this thumbnail real quick. I know. This is so funny. Is there anything else that you can do with it? I don't think. Look how smug she is just flying by. Wow. Oh my god, this is hilarious. She feels focused, she has a bionic body. A little expert engineering gives Koena the strength and focus that nature didn't. Koena, I'm not really sure if this is your first creation up to this point, but by far it has to be your greatest. This is amazing. I'm so glad she has this now. I will let you now remove it so you can go to sleep after being up all night. But oh my lord, what an invention. You already know I have to put that up in the lab. There you go. I'll plop you right there for now, front and center. And oh my gosh, Koena's my first sim to actually get an exosuit. That's so cool. Percy, Moss, and Ruby are just getting back from a morning jog. Percy starts work in about an hour, so I'm having him take care of Ruby since Koena didn't sleep at all last night. I'll decide what to do for Koena's workday today once I see how long it takes her to get her energy back up. Percy, before you go off to work today, you're gonna need a shower. Is Ruby getting another milestone right now? Hold on. First word milestone. Sul sul, dag dag, llama. Nobody can quite agree on what was said first, but make no mistake, Ruby has started to speak her first words. She's talking. Koena's getting a phone call for work. I am having her work from home. Ruby, I think the only milestone you might have left is to crawl, because look at all the rest of this. You are loaded up, girl. Off Percy goes to work. I'm gonna have you work hard as usual. He needs 2 more breakthroughs before he has another promotion, but I've learned from the last time that it takes him quite a while to get his performance up for his career, so it's good that we're getting a head start on it. We have 24 hours to pay our bills before our power is shut off. Okay, I'll have Koena do that as soon as she wakes up, which I think will have to be now, Koena, because Ruby has just woken up from her nap and can't be left unattended all this time. And it's 1:30 p.m. Your energy is good enough, so let me have you pay those bills first thing. Grab a little something to eat. Easy on the door. And it looks like all of our work from home tasks from now on are going to be focused in the handiness realm. Now one of her work tasks is to upgrade something. Thankfully, now that we have level 10 in handiness, we upgrade things twice as fast. So how about you try and do a fridge upgrade and do fresh maker so that the food that comes out of there won't give you that uncomfortable moodlet, hopefully. She started that at 2:30. Let's see how long it takes her to finish that. Only about 30 sim minutes. It's only 3 o'clock. We finished half of our workday, got some money. Hold on, this is a cute interaction. Oh, even Koena was like, oh, they just became friends, Ruby and Moss. And Ruby unlocked the blow kiss milestone. I don't know if she blew a kiss at her mom or Moss. Hold on, here it is. I'm catching it. She's blowing a kiss at her mom. Listen, I know I complain about you and call you needy all the time, but you are the best and most beautiful baby in the entire sim world, Ruby. I love you. Like, kisses for both Moss and Mom? Come on, we don't stand a chance against that cuteness. Our plants are producing harvest again now that we're in spring finally. I'm sure Percy, as a scientist, will put a lot of attention and love into cultivating a garden. So in his free time, I definitely could see him working on that. It's 7 o'clock. Percy's home from the day. I went ahead and fast forwarded through most of the day because Koena was just doing her work task, which she just finished up as well. The house is in a little bit of a state, so I have Koena cleaning up. Kenji's calling and asking if we want to celebrate our promotion at Sulani Blue Restaurant. I don't think we quite have the time to go on a random trip to Hawaii with you, Kenji, but maybe next time. We have Ruby exploring new food. She tried pumpkin, which she's unsure about. We'll have to try and explore that one again to see if she likes it. And we will go ahead and wrap up this episode with the final bit of tummy time, because in the next episode, not only will Ruby be aging up into a toddler, but it'll also be Koena and Percy's Berry's wedding episode. So go ahead and start building some excitement for that. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave me your thoughts, comments, and suggestions down below. I love reading through them. And with that, I'll see you next Sunday. Bye, friends!